Hey, the apologist Paul here. Thank you so very much for putting your eyes on this video. My prayer, as always, is that you not hear me, but that you hear the one that sent me, that is the Lord Jesus Christ. Today, I have a treat for everyone. I'm starting a brand new series called Is Christianity True? And we will be getting pretty deep into the study because I feel it's necessary when your eternity is at stake. So, for this series of Is Christianity True? Section 1, what is truth? So what is truth? Truth is defined as that which corresponds to reality, that which accurately describes the way things actually are, independent of opinion, feelings, or belief. This was the very question asked by Pontius Pilate over 2,000 years ago as he faced Jesus of Nazareth. And it's the same question we are still asking ourselves today. Not is Christianity helpful, not is it inspiring, not does it make people feel good, but is it true? Because if something is true, it is true whether you like it or not. And if it is false, it deserves to be rejected. This is not a light question. This is the most important question you will ever face. The death of truth in modern culture. Today, many people say, live your truth, or truth is relative, or what is true for you may not be true for me. But think about that statement for a moment. Is that statement absolutely true? If truth is relative, then that claim cannot be universally true. Here's the law of non-contradiction. A statement cannot both be true and false in the same sense at the same time. If Jesus rose from the dead, that's a fact of history. If he did not, that is also a fact of history. Both cannot be true. Truth matters. It is not optional. Subjective versus objective truth. Let's clarify the difference between subjective and objective truth. Subjective truth is your favorite ice cream color, your favorite music preferences, what you like or don't like. Objective truth is gravity, mathematics, historical events. Now, religious claims. Where do they fall? Christianity claims that God exists, that sin exists, that Jesus physically rose from the dead. These are not preferences, these are claims about reality, and that means they can be investigated. The Bible makes historical claims. We will talk about these in future episodes. Can religious truth be investigated? Now, some people say you can't test God in a lab. And they're right, you can't. But you can test historical claims. You can examine evidence. You can investigate manuscripts. You can study witnesses. You can evaluate logical consistency. Science tests natural processes. History investigates past events. Philosophy evaluates logical coherence. Christianity intersects all three. Faith is not blind belief. Faith is trusting what you have good reason to believe in. Think of it like this. If a tomb was empty, what explains it best? We are not yet arguing the resurrection. We are showing that investigation is possible. The consequences of truth. Let's talk about why this question changes everything. If Christianity is false, Christians are wrong. The resurrection is fiction. Hope beyond death collapses. But if Christianity is true, God exists, we are all accountable, forgiveness is real, eternity is real. This is not a hobby question. It's not an academic exercise. This is the most important question in human history. and that is why we cannot ignore it. So, since we're setting up the series, in the next episode, we begin not with theology, not with church, but with history. Did Jesus actually exist? Because before you debate resurrection, you have to establish existence. We will look at non-Christian sources, historical evidence, and scholarly consensus. This is where the case begins. Because if Christianity is true, it changes everything. If it falls, or if it's false, it falls apart. There is no middle ground. So ask yourself, what is truth? And be ready to follow the evidence wherever it leads. Hey, if this video helped you out, would you please like, share, comment, and subscribe? Or if this video moved you, would you please consider buying us a cup of coffee? The details are on the Apologist Paul's YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Take care and God bless.